simple.
Speaking of which, bro, like, I know I'm kind of late on this, but when we was talking about the Pokemon earlier, bro, I remember when my dad first got me my first Game Boy Color, and he got me the first Pokemon game that he got for it. It was like I said, mine was blue. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Hashtag. I ran into an interesting video today, so we gonna do a little reaction to it because I ain't gonna lie, like I watched this video quite a few times because I've been trying to record my reaction. It's about to be like the fourth time, but for some reason it wasn't recording my audio. So I'm gonna see if I can recreate it. If I can't recreate it, there's still a lot of valid points that he brings up that I want to bring to everybody's attention, and I'm hoping y'all would enjoy the video. It's not my video. The video is actually by what's his name? Zeki Goose. Title of it is Why Gaming Isn't Fun Anymore, which is very interesting. Very interesting. So I hope y'all like the video. I hope y'all like the reaction. Just remember, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's get into it.
Video games are just fun.
Oh, and I'm also gonna say, yo, the dude's editing, immaculate.
Hold on, what? Video games are more popular than ever before. They're more immersive, they're more beautiful, more respected, and they print more money than the music and movie industry combined. Look, I love video games and I had no idea it was that popular, but something strange is happening. People all around the world are starting to feel disconnected.
Very true. But I've been getting bored on
And
that
one of
video
these
game for
people
like a few months to tell the truth.
really surprised me. You see, I love everything about video games. Seriously, I'm obsessed and have always been since I was a little kid. The industry,
Welcome to E3 2019.
the people,
Okay, fair enough.
the business,
Hold on,
I
wait.
love it all.
Speaking of GameStop, do y'all remember when you used to get like what was the name of that magazine? The little magazines, because like now they got like E3 and stuff like that where they show you all the new exciting things that are coming out. But remember when we used to have to go buy like the magazine from GameStop where we had to pay like a $5-10 subscription every month? We flip through the pages and read about it, and like it actually made it more excitable. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if they
These
still got that.
days, it feels like every game is some combination of like soulless, overly optimized, or it just feels like a chore to play.
Play the game to earn battle token tier skips.
Battle Pass.
Redeem battle token tier skips to unlock rewards.
In fact, I think I watch more videos about video games than actually play video games.
So you've been injured in a recent car accident,
Effing
and you want to
commercials.
get a major check like this right here. Here's what.
Nah, but it's true. Like, because even though it's a lot that is like, even though gaming
That's
has gotten a lot
probably
more
a
complex.
problem. So why did I
not
and a growing
complicated,
number
too.
of people feel like video games aren't fun anymore? What changed? Was it the games?
We will always have split screen in going forward.
We have had to make the difficult decision not to ship campaign split screen co-op.
Was it me?
So there's another kind of principle here where remember that the video game doesn't just give you pleasure, it also takes away pain from other parts of your life.
Or was it both?
Feels like it gives you more pain
One
now.
of my favorite gaming memories was playing the original Pokemon with my little brother. I had the Berry Game Boy, aka the
Game
best
Boy
Game
Color.
Boy, with Pokemon Red, aka the best Pokemon, and he had the Lime Green Game Boy with Pokemon Blue. So I think we knew who
Yeah, I
the
had
cool
Pokemon
kid was
Blue.
at school. It was me. Joking aside, we freaking love these games. Like, we love them so much, we
But I
actually
always started
played
with
them
Charmander
under
no
our
matter
beds
what.
when we were supposed to be sleeping with like a tiny little flashlight at the bottom of our beds so that no one could see that we were
A little
awake,
book
and then we would
reader.
just play them all night until we passed out. Ah, the good old days. But believe it or not, the games back then had the same goal of the games today. See, they wanted to make money.
We want a gift, but only if it's money.
I mean, it was business after all. And, you know, I think Pokemon did A-okay on that front.
Wow.
That's going to drive parents nuts.
Is it ever?
I think they're doing
Phenomenal.
just fine. But in those days, there was only one way to get money. They had to be fun. And I mean really fun. Like, addictive.
Technical standpoint, from an artistic standpoint, from a design
Legend of
standpoint,
Zelda,
Going to the first
Mario.
level and it's like looking way up to the top of the level and thinking like, I want to get all the way up there. Yeah.
Hell, remember when they used to have midnight
Co-op,
club?
whatever, it has all that stuff in it.
And
I'm
you know
sitting there
what?
going down a rabbit
If
hole
you
thinking
weren't
about all those.
satisfied with the fun, you had like a billion cheat codes you could access to make the games as fun as you wanted. Anybody remember Cheat CC back in the day? Man, you used to go on that site,
Yes,
find all the
sir.
craziest cheats, play those games, and sometimes I'd play games I'd never even wanted to play because the cheats just sounded rad. You could literally make the games as fun and as stupid as you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that insane that that's just gone now? Because if a game wasn't fun on day one, like that was it. It was over. There was no sale.
Game over, man. It's game over.
This simple
Speaking of which, bro, like, I know I'm kind of late on this, but when we was talking about the Pokemon earlier, bro, I remember when my dad first got me my first Game Boy Color, and he got me the first Pokemon game that he got for it. It was like I said, mine was blue, not blue. I had Pokemon. Yeah, I had blue. So when he got me blue, I had put the disc in there, but my disc was actually kind of messed up because he got it from GameStop. It was a used disc and stuff like that. So you know how like you're able to reset your character or restart it and stuff like that. No, me, it wasn't like I had no choice in the matter. Anytime I was playing it, if it wasn't for the fact that my dad ended up getting me a little extension so I could battle my cousin and stuff like that, and every time I went over to my cousin, me and him would stay up all night playing Pokemon and stuff like that, I would leave my game on, wasted batteries. My parents would be like, "You think the batteries grow on trees?" Just for the simple fact that, like, if I tried to save it and turned it off, it automatically restarted me. So I would always play up to a certain level, transfer Pokemon that I trained up to my cousin. Then I would get back on the next day. He transferred me back, and then I would try to speed my way through, going back through the same thing I had already done, going through the different gyms, fighting Team Rocket, stuff like that. Transfer them back when they got hired. But by the time I got them back like the third or fourth time, they were already too strong enough to listen to me, so they wouldn't listen to me anyway. Like, so it just made things kind of funny. You know what I mean? Sorry.
limitation led to an explosion of competition from developers to one-up each other.
The key isn't the number of games, the key is the quality of the game.
If developers wanted their business to do well, guess what? It had to outfund the competition. It was an all-out war, but no matter what happened, us players, we were eating good. But then technology hits a major pivot point.
You ever wonder what the bottom of an Avatar shoe looks like? Well, bam! There it is.
Well, like, I guess that's technically a pivot, but no, that's not what I'm talking about.
This is
Scott Pilgrim.
this is what?
This is boring.
Yeah.
I
You
like
see,
that modern
at this
gaming.
time, games are more complex than ever.
Every map ever released on Halo 1 through 4, all running on their original engines.
Isn't that wild to look at? That's complex. Look, simple. Complex. Simple. Complex. Simple. Complex.
I can see that.
Yeah, we're starting to get weird.
We just finished level 3 and need to tighten up the graphics a little bit.
Great.
Developer headcount starts entering into the thousands. That's right, thousands. There are some companies with 10,000. There are some with more.
You serious?
And
Amazon is overcharging you. But
Yeah,
I can show you how
he's
to avoid
not
it.
joking.
Don't spend
There are
another
companies
dime
that
on
got, like,
Amazon.
I gotta tell you,
a fuck ton of developers and stuff like that, but they still don't be doing anything different. And it starts to seem like some of the companies with the smaller ones, with the smaller amount of developers, are actually creating bigger games than the ones that have too many. It's almost like if you have 1,000 versus 10,000, it's like the 1,000 are able to work together while the 10,000 are all trying to throw random ideas up at each other, and none of them make sense, and it makes the thing take longer and prolong longer. I don't know.
yeah, that just seems insane to me. I don't know how you take one person's creative vision and then sprinkle that amongst thousands of people to create one game that is already complex. Seems like a rough uphill battle, doesn't it?
I worked about 7 days a week, between 14 and 16-hour days.
And when would you go home?
I would go home when I was ready to collapse, basically.
Costs start to rise substantially, and yeah, things are starting to look bleak.
They put products into
You used to be
specific
able to
kind
get
of
a good-ass
timelines,
game
and they're
for
under
like
a lot of pressure to hit those
22,
timelines.
Except by
$30 at the
2013, developers start to realize
Hell, $12 to like in between $12 and $30. You used to pay up to like
they start
$30,
small,
probably 32.
tiny
something and some change.
fixes to keep players
With
happy
taxes.
with their purchase. Only makes sense. Then day one
Not no more.
DLC. Now, new additional content is sold the same day the game releases.
Day one DLC. Day one. The poison of gaming.
I used to go
Feels
into GameStop
kind
with
of like a
$200.
scam, a little bit. Then
Pick out
day one
6
patches.
games. Then when they did the whole buy 2 get 1 free, I would come home with like 8, 9 games.
I guess they couldn't
Beat
finish
them
the game
all
on
within
time.
a few days. Return them, get new games.
Probably a problem.
Reset.
Then really big day one patches.
That's what my summer was
Suddenly
like when I
the
was
game's
younger.
disc becomes useless without the internet. Updates grow bigger and bigger and become more common. Gotta say it. Starting to feel like there's a problem emerging.
Let me spawn in on this guy right here so that this way I could... and of course the game froze.
Then, what was once a competition for fun turns into a competition of marketing.
Play the greatest games lineup in Xbox history.
Hey, I doubt it.
Nobody likes marketing. Not even marketing.
All right. I gotta talk to you about something.
It turns into a marketing blitz of empty promises for what the game could eventually become.
Cyberpunk.
But it never does. And quick aside, what is going on with the 20 billion trailers that are all synced to the sound of the music when they reload the guns and stuff, or they shoot the weapon? Just stop. It's annoying. It's not fun. Who think about this marketing
Until he pointed
team?
that out, I never
Who's
caught
out
on
there
to
going,
it.
what game should I get? Really need a game.
Until he pointed that out, I never caught on to it. But he is absolutely right. Every time there is a gun scene where they're showing them shooting or switching weapons or something like that, or they're changing to different camos, it is always that sound. Like it never fails.
Game right now. Really wish I could play one. I really wish, my God, there was a trailer out there that just synced all the gunshots to some pop song. Yes. Then I'd buy it. Then I'd buy it. Then I'd buy. Fun no longer makes the bulk of the money. The landscape shifts to retention-based gameplay. The question was no longer, how can I make this more fun? It was, how can we get every second and every cent of this person's money and time to play our game forever? Yeah, from this point on, games change completely.
I really love CSGO. It's my all-time favorite game. It'll always be my
That's
all-time
Dr.
favorite.
Disrespect, I think, right?
New aggressive monetization manipulation tactics become the de facto standard. Small purchases known as microtransaction become an industry trend. If you ever wondered, dear God, could I pay just $1 to get this rainbow-colored gun skin? Then I'd be fulfilled. Well, guess what?
I ain't even gonna lie, with the amount of money I spent on Destiny, Fortnite, Apex, Call of Duty, especially over skins. God, I don't even want to think about the number. You know how much money, how much extra cash I would have if I was just be like, nah, don't fall for it. But the Fortnite dances, the Call of Duty character skins, like they just, how you gonna play? How you supposed to play Call of Duty and not look at Nicki Minaj's fat cheeks? Come on, that's trifling. And then they make every character in every game thick as choose, so of course you gonna buy them.
you got it. Lottery-esque boxes could be purchased for a chance at digital items with fabricated rarity.
Oh, it's an icon as well!
Which is insane. This is rarer than this, but they can both be made infinitely. Make it make sense.
Y'all know, as long as I played Apex, I had never got the little
Hey pal, you just blowing from stupid
tool
town?
thing.
And then battle passes are introduced as content treadmills used to keep the players engaged. The game is shallow and unfun, but hold
that's
on.
why it's a chore.
We can just make a battle pass and give them things like coins. And then they'll just play it forever. And we'll give them enough coins to do it again next year.
Too long. Now you have 3 months to complete 78 levels, or 96 levels.
Forget fun or quality. The game was going to continuously engage the players at all costs. More engagement means more spending. And if you're that guy, we'd all like to say thanks for spending billions of dollars of your money on Fortnite skins and turning
welcome.
video games into the hellish landscape that it is today.
I
Thanks.
fell for it. You're
We'd
welcome.
all like to thank you and find out who you are. Oh wait, we know.
Hashtag.
Streamers. New
Hey!
content. Streamers. Content. Don't matter the trend that we change.
Look at my Fortnite!
I'm giving myself hiccups doing this.
Oh Lord.
Works.
So how do they make money? A lot of games right now are free to download, but then if you want to get extra packs or access extra content, you have to pay for what they call in-app purchases or in-game purchases.
Bro, I want a new good ass Pokemon.
Insanely sad, but it worked.
So they get you hooked free, and then they start charging you once you're in there, and once you want to do better and advance within the game.
It sounds like an OF subscription. Oh, it's free to download. It's free to be on my OnlyFans, but you gotta pay for all the extra goodies. Oh, don't worry, I ain't paying for nobody's OF. Never will. But still, you get the reference I'm making. It's like they treating us like that right now. Like, come on.
People bought it.
Basically.
Everything changed.
So this is why my son
Well,
is
I guess
asking me for my
technically I
credit card
did,
when he's
because
playing one of these games because he
the
wants
amount that I
those kind of things.
played these
World
games.
changed.
This is a $1 billion super yacht.
Games changed. And to be fair,
The last
I guess
one
we
was
did too.
Star Wars. Was it Revenge of the
So-
Sith?
Is this the end?
I used to love Star Wars games. And one of the last Star Wars game I played, I think it was when they first introduced multiplayer Star Wars. It was on PlayStation. I played it.
You know, maybe I did change. Maybe the world changed. Maybe video games aren't actually fun anymore. Maybe it'll all get better. I get older, but movies are still awesome, right?
Movies are starting to go downhill too.
But maybe the real problem is I was just shining light on the wrong things. If you'd like to see me go into the future and fix video games forever, then I'm telling you, you need to watch this insane video that I made right here. Keep it cute.
Yeah, no. Alright, so, like I said, if y'all want to check him out, look, his name is, where's it at? Zenkai Goose. Like I said, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful presentation. Beautiful freaking artistry. Like his imagination when it came to how he was doing some of the things, like putting stuff together and throwing random things into. Like he literally made you feel like he was a part of his interaction, his life. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it was all relatable. I fuck with it. I like it. Like, I don't care how many times I watch this. I can't get over it. Like, granted, yes, it was 7 months ago. Like, look, he made this 7 months ago. So at this time right now it's May. He made this 7 months ago. So, but with that being said, yo, if you ever see this dude, awesome video, awesome content. I respect it. And your points, bro, you hit the nail on the hammer. I ain't even gonna front. Before I go ahead and cancel this, I just want to remind everybody, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, more reviews, more anything like that, you get what I'm saying? Leave a link in the comment, or not a link. Leave a like, share, subscribe, leave a message in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want me to react to. Let me know how you feel about the situation in general. Because I'm gonna be honest, like, I've been getting bored of games for a hot minute. Like, I'll be on a game for a good like 2-3 months, and then after that, I'm bored. Especially with Call of Duty. Call of Duty is the king of this. What's it called? Made Call of Duty. Then they did Warzone. Then they did this. I'm just throwing random ones out there. Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty this, Call of Duty that, Call of Duty that. On PlayStation 2. Then they recycle it because the graphics got better. And we fall for it. And do it again. Pay for it again. Same game. Better graphics. They're not getting any more creative. They're not. Hell, and if they do get creative, it's based off of something else that was already created. But we're still feeding into it. So, I mean, hey, there's still a lot that we could discuss about this. I want to hear y'all's opinion. I want to see what y'all think about it. I'm going to go ahead and tag his link also in the description below, because this dude deserves a shout out for this. Even though it was 7 months ago, he explained that better than I ever could have. And oh my Lord, his videos, I swear to God, I am in love with how he did that shit. I wish I could do something like that. Yo, please, show me the way. Other than that, I'm going to repeat it for the third time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope to see y'all in the next time. Catch y'all later. Peace.